Hi, I'm Dave Eicher, editor of Astronomy here. I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about my latest book written with Brian May, which is just in Mission Moon 3D. We're looking at the Apollo missions, the 50th anniversary of those, and doing it in a way that's never been done before with three-dimensional stereo photos that Brian and his group have created. So we have more than 150 stereo views that you can see with the stereo viewer that is included in the back of the book. You can also free view these, merge your eyes together and see them, the details pop out in 3D stereo. So it's very cool. I just want to give you a little bit on the introduction about stereo photography from Brian and his collaborators. We talk about the whole space race, the Soviets versus the Americans, what pushed us in the Cold War to get to the moon. Yuri Gagarin, his flight, the speech by President Kennedy, of course, and going on through the Mercury and Gemini and all of the Russian programs that led eventually then to Apollo. And so we talk about the price that was paid, the terrible sacrifice of astronauts who lost their lives. Then we start with Apollo 8 and look at all of the Apollo missions in detail and in stereo. And of course, Apollo 11, the big one, the first landing, we spend a lot of time with and share a lot of detail, including the famous boot print photo, the famous Buzz as imaged by Neil photo, and many images, and also discussion of the science. There's the painting of Alan Bean, also a discussion of the science of all of the missions and what was accomplished. The terrible near tragedy of Apollo 13, how that was resolved, and then all of the later missions with the rovers, of course, in the extended time periods on the moon. So there's a tremendous amount of material in here. We talk about the space race from both sides. We talk about culture, Vietnam, Nixon, Watergate, rock and roll, all the way up to Live Aid here. And we even have a little bit of material that goes on past Apollo with the space station, with Chris Hadfield singing, with the Pluto mission, New Horizons, and so on. So there's nothing quite like this book. We hope you'll be interested in it. You can order the book at myscienceshop.com. Look under books at myscienceshop.com. Talk to you soon.